Cheeky breaky vdamke. Today, we're taking a look at the mods for STALKER 2, a game that can be easily considered a part of Ukrainian culture. Not much time has passed since the game release, but a lot of mods have come out that are worth checking out. So let's not waste time and mod STALKER 2, while trying our best to not turn it into an anomaly. I understand that I failed right at the start, but it wouldn't hurt to add crafting to the game. We can do that with two mods, Craftable and Lootable Zone. No more mindless strain around the map, as all those traveled kilometers will finally have a purpose. You're going to wander around and collect all the crap just to feed your hoarding disorder. I'm pretty sure your backpack will turn into a dumpster after a few hours of playing. But hey, all those pussy pics are worth it. Oh, and yeah, you can craft things if you're into that stuff. Many crafting opportunities are available. Detectors, medkits, ammunition, attachments. You can even cook with these mods. But don't think you'll craft the best equipment and go slay everything right at the start of the game. You're going to need tools to craft something. There's a wide variety of tools present. Pliers, hammers, screwdrivers, multi-tools and separate kits. All I can say is the game becomes much more complex with the crafting mechanic. To complete Skif's transformation into a handyman, we need a skill to repair stuff. The Repair Kit bundle mod adds repair kits into the game. No more situations where you're in the middle of a firefight and you're stuck with broken equipment. Patch your armor with the sewing kit and clean your Gauss rifle with gun oil. If you're not satisfied with these two options, you can always spend more and buy better kits. The higher the tier of the kit, the better repair you can perform. Where to get these magical repair kits? Thanks to the Technicians Rework mod, you can buy them from Technicians, along with the upgrade flash drives and other stuff. You can also sell them broken guns. Good luck carrying 50 broken AKs. Okay, this video should be called How to turn STALKER 2 into Anomaly. The extended equipment mod lets you utilize the helmet slot with new backpacks, sleeping bag, camouflage suit and more. I'm not going to explain how you can carry more with new backpacks or that you can sleep in a sleeping bag, but you might be curious how it works with the helmet slot. Well, here's when the separated helmets and armor mod comes in. It literally removes the helmets from the armor to unlock the slot. Talking about crap that you carry, let's look at artifacts. Vanilla artifacts are close to useless. The only important bonus they can give is additional carry weight. The
ScrN
Artifact Overhaul changes artifacts to have a greater impact on the game. Bonuses are increased as well as artifacts' value. Physical protection now actually means something. Endurance bonus effects not only restore stamina but also extend sprint duration, and carry weight bonuses greatly increased. Of course, the game becomes easier, but hunting for artifacts is now much more rewarding. Worth mentioning, the mod also offers its own view on consumption items. One of the changes is that food restores health only when the player is hungry, or eating makes you fat when you do it too much. That's immersion right here. What gives the best Slavic flavor? That's right, curse words. With the gun jam swearing mod, Skif will start swearing every time his weapon jams. Unfortunately, I got a bit disappointed, since I was promised a lot of bloods. Even in the picture it says bloods right here, but I haven't heard a single one. Just disappointing, 7 out of 10 for this mod. In the vanilla version of the game, you cannot jump over anything that's taller than your waist, which is unfortunate. Better vaulting, as the name suggests, improves your parkour skills so that you can vault over different obstacles. You can choose from 3 vault height options. I believe 225 is the best, as it allows you to jump over many obstacles without feeling like you're cheating. Vaulting is not the only thing this mod improves. Fall damage is the serious threat in the game. A jump from a few meters can easily end you. The mod offers to reduce fall damage by half, or you can lower it by 95%, which is excessive since you're not Spider-Man to survive a fall from a rooftop. Or you can leave the vanilla fall damage if you like it that way. Stamina is another aspect you can modify. Again, you have many options to choose from. You can leave everything vanilla, or you can increase sprint duration up to 4 times. It's a great modification that can slightly enhance your movements or let you play as Ezio Auditore in Chernobyl. Not long ago, GSC added the ability to loot mutant parts from their corpses. Unfortunately, the chances for mutant to drop some loot are quite low. The Mutant Looting Enhanced mod increases those chances, making killing mutants more rewarding. At some point of your playthrough, you'll find yourself fighting a pseudo-giant. Not a pleasant guy, to be honest. So you need to be prepared. To fight this thing off, you'll need more ammunition than NATO has, and your health insurance won't be able to cover all the medkits you will spend. But what will you get in return? A toenail. All you get for killing a pseudo-giant is a toenail worth 3000 coupons. For 3k coupons, all you'll be able to purchase is a few bottles of vodka to drown your sorrow. The extended Mutant Loots mod makes mutant parts more diverse, adding up to 4 new lootable parts for each creature. Now one mutant can drop skin, meat, claws, blood, and other unique parts based on the mutant. Of course, you won't make a living out of these, but it's much better than it was. Speaking of pseudo-giants, these things are living tanks. You need 6 RPG shots to finish one off. That's like 6,247 shotgun rounds. Trust me, I did the math. Thanks to Grok's Modular Mutants health, you can save a lot of ammo. You can pick yourself the amount of HP that'll be reduced, or simply use the balance preset like I did. This mod makes fighting mutants significantly less painful, especially large mutants. Additionally, those random bloodsucker encounters become less annoying as well. At the beginning. For a bit. No, actually not really, they suck. Fully unlocked ballistics and range improves the bullet's trajectory and damage model for each type of ammo. In the vanilla version, bullets start to fall almost immediately after the shot is fired. This mod recalculates all trajectories and adds a so-called zero range, after which a bullet's drop-off occurs. The zero range is different for each type of weapon. Damage dealt by the bullets also has been modified, as has armor penetration. You can find more information about the changes on the mod page, but in general, you give and receive more damage. As a result, time to kill is not that long. Oxide's expanded Armory is a large overhaul project that adds many new items and mechanics. I'm not a big fan of mods this big, because you have little to no control over the changes or additions made. Fortunately, the mod is separated into different editions. I'll talk about the standard edition, which includes only new attachments and equipment. You're no longer limited to using only specific scopes with specific weapons. Attachments have better compatibility, allowing for wider weapon customization. The mod also has faction identification. To activate it, you have to press T every time, which is quite inconvenient. I usually don't use reshades because they look good on the screenshots, and some of them look horrible all the times. But with Cold Light, it's not the case. The game looks like real-life footage. I don't know how it achieves this, but the zone feels even more depressing and hostile, especially at night. You can also enhance your immersion by toggling one of the few gas mask overlays. And I promise that when you enable everything and adjust the tone a little, the game will turn into genuine nightmare fuel. CX BODYCAM is an alternative to gas mask in Cold Light, offering a truly unique experience. It gives the vibe of the Forgotten on Record trailer. You have few overlay options to choose from, but that's not important. What matters is the atmosphere this mod provides. It feels like you're watching an old VHS tape of some stalker wandering in Chernobyl. Additionally, the depressing nature of Pripyat complements this mod perfectly. If you're looking to boost the immersion in STALKER 2, you should definitely try this BODYCAM reshade. Have you ever roamed the zone and thought, yeah, I'd throw a glow stick? No? Well, I did. So here's the glow stick mod. We have 4 color options: white, red, green and blue. We can also adjust the throwing force and glow power. At first I was confused by the settings, because configuration is done through the keybinds section, with numbers representing values instead of the keys you press. Glow sticks are infinite, so you can spam throw as many as you want. However, the glow won't last forever and will fade out after 3 minutes. Why would you need a glow sticks? I don't know, but they look cool though. The flashlight in STALKER 2 upset many people when the game came out. Some didn't like the absence of shadows, some thought the light was flat and dull. Fortunately, we can change that with Flashlight Customizer. We can tweak intensity, radius, light temperature, and many other settings. If you want a direct beam of light, you can have it, just like a white stadium spotlight that can be attached to your head. In case you didn't notice, there's this little icon in your bottom left that occurs from time to time. It indicates hunger, and the only consequence of hunger you need to deal with is constant stomach growling. The Hunger System Rebalance mod makes you lose health when you haven't had a snack in a while. Also, the hunger threshold was increased significantly, so you won't get hungry as often. The only downside is that there's no notification about reaching the starving point and losing health. A little text on the screen or Skiff's comment would help a lot. Classic Style HUD brings back the feeling of the original S.T.A.L.K.E.R trilogy. The mod redesigns the user interface in the style of Clear Sky. There's not much to say about this mod, but old boomers will definitely appreciate the return of this iconic design. These ugly-ass trees need to be studied. I understand that the visibility is better when trees don't have leaves, and they look like that because they couldn't handle constant emissions, but they still look awful. The more realistic forest mod replaces them with pine trees, which makes forests look like actual forests. Your GPU won't thank you, but at least the image is pretty. At some point throughout the video, you probably wondered about the compatibility of these mods. Can you show everything into the game and start playing? Unfortunately, no. Even though most of the mods will work together just fine, some will conflict with each other. You can always experiment with the quantity of the mods and their combinations, but I would consider this video as a showcase of standalone mods. I hope everything I showed in this video won't age like milk and you'll find it relevant even in months. And if you're watching this in the future, please tell in the comments how everything turned out. Would appreciate you subscribing to the channel so we could finally hit that 3000 subscribers mark. And don't forget to like the video and share it with friends. Thank you for watching and see you next time.